Good afternoon. Happy New Year, January 7th, 2013. I'm Terry with Au Naturel Foods That Heal, and I'm happy to be here with you today, sharing with you some recipe ideas and natural remedies. I decided to include natural remedy today because of the annual flu that's going on right now. I know that some of you are dealing with it. I'm so sorry, and I hope that's not you, but if it is, I'm going to give you some ideas that may help you. If you haven't been affected by it yet, at least you'll have some ideas to be able to get on top of it before it gets serious like I did a few days ago. A couple days ago, I felt something odd going on in my nose. I knew from past experience that it wasn't good and I better jump on top of it just in case. So I went ahead and got my colloidal silver. For those of you that don't know what colloidal silver is, you can go to your health food store and ask the person there, and I have no doubt that they'll know exactly what you're talking about. Get online, you can look it up and find out it's a very simple solution that has been used years, actually before silver was used, before pharmaceutical grade antibiotics came into existence. And in any case, I found great success with that, so that's what I go to. I went ahead and took it into the palm of my hand and sniffed it up into my nasal passages to coat all the areas. One of the things is with colloidal silver is if you don't need it, it's going to feel like water going up. If you do, it's going to have a pretty strong burning sensation that will go away in a matter of seconds or so. But what that burning is indicating is that there is a problem there that you'll be glad that you went ahead and did this at that point. And if you do it several times more, what it'll do is it'll stop that germ dead in its tracks, hopefully, and keep it from burrowing in and getting down into the chest or getting up into the head or causing earaches or ear problems. And so what I'll do is I'll put it in my nose, I'll gargle with it, I will swallow it because it's only a small amount, and then I'll put a drop in each ear, fill the ear canal, lay there, let that soak for a couple minutes, turn over, drain it, and fill the other side. So now I've got all of the passages, and that usually stops it very quickly. What I went ahead and did was garlic is a very powerful antibiotic also. If you go do some research on that, you'll find studies have been done and proved over and over that garlic has great qualities that will help in fighting these illnesses and boosting your immune system. So I took a clove of garlic and I diced it up, very small, put it into a spoon, took a glass of grape juice, and you can use apple juice, whatever you like. And I took the spoonful and chased it down with the grape juice. You probably want to eat some food at the same time so it gives the stomach something besides just the garlic, because you could have a little bit of burning going on there if it's on an empty stomach. But I did that and I drank lots of water, just want to flush those toxins out, and I went to bed. Woke up in the middle of the night, took in some more colloidal silver, went to bed the next morning, did the same thing. Felt a little bit back in the back of my throat, not so much in my nose anymore. So it was working. It was good. And did some more garlic and grape juice. And by the end of the day, that really bad, I couldn't smell all day long. It had a combination of like chlorine and bleach in my nose all day. And but by the end of the day, that was gone. The burning was gone. And the next day, and here we are 2 or 3 days later, and I'm back to normal. Everything's fine. So if you find yourself in that position, you feel the slightest little bit of anything in your throat or in your nose, go get that colloidal silver. Have it on hand, because you're going to want to get a hold of it right away and hopefully stop the flu from taking hold. So hope that helps. Let's get busy. I want to share with you a salad recipe that's so simple. It's whole plant-based. There's no bottled dressings involved here. I know we struggle to find good dressings that make our salads taste good. So this is not only tasty, but it's very simple. And first of all, what I'll take is what I have on hand. And I happen to have some romaine lettuce. And I'll take this and I'll just start twisting it, putting different sized pieces in there. Kind of gives it a rustic look as you tear the lettuce. You can cut it if you like. And then what I'm going to do is take, I had some spinach. It was almost ready to go bad, so I went ahead and grabbed some of my spinach. And I'll do the same thing. I'll just tear it, bunch it together, tear it, and throw it in there. Pretty simple. And then I'm going to add in there, I've got apple cider vinegar. Now you can use lemon juice or lime juice. I like to use the apple cider vinegar, but you want an acid. And the apple cider vinegar has some good properties in it to boost the probiotics in your colon, which is your immune system, by the way. And our immune system is disrupted by antibiotics. Even the colloidal silver causes a disruption with the good bacteria in the gut. So you really want to get good food sources with good, what I want to say, probiotics. Usually these things are fermented. You know, your yogurt, I would suggest using a soy yogurt if you're going to use that, or kimchi is a good resource. Kombucha is a good, something good to have once in a while. Actually you really want to beef up on it if you've had probiotics or antibiotics or colloidal silver. So I put the apple cider vinegar in, and then I'm going to take some salt. I use Celtic sea salt. It has all of the minerals in it, and not all sea salt is good. If it's your typical sea salt, it's been bleached and all of the good minerals that are in it have been removed. So Celtic sea salt. Now you've got your acid and your salt. Now we're going to need some fat. So instead of putting oil in there, what's really nice is to put the whole food in there anytime you can. And I'm going to use an avocado. So I'm going to take a piece of, a whole avocado actually. And put that in there. Get that end piece off. Now what I'm going to do is smash that avocado into that salad. You don't have to mash it all up into completely. You know, you can have some large chunks in there, which is really nice. And then just lightly massage all the salt and the acid and the fat into the lettuce. And go ahead and dish that out onto your plate. And I'm going to have a really big salad today, and I'm actually going to have some left over for later on, because it's just me today. But if this will probably serve 2 big salads and or maybe 4 smaller salads. I think I used about 5 or 6 leaves of large leaves of romaine lettuce. Now what I'm going to do is put some nutritional yeast on it. This is not necessary, but it sure does add a nice cheesy flavor to it if you haven't had it. They do sell it in bulk in a lot of the bigger grocery stores that have a health section. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on there. And then I'm going to add one of my favorite things is Kalamata olives. Whatever you have, dress up your salad. I've got some sun-dried tomatoes, so I'm going to add some of that. And I'm going to take a little bit of red onion, and actually what I'm going to do, I brought out my mandolin to show you this tool. The mandolin is a very good tool to have for slicing things very thin. Oops, sorry about that. I guess I'll have to clean up some vinegar on the floor in a minute. But I need to cut this onion in half because it's too big for the mandolin, and that's okay. So we're just going to take a couple of slices, add the onion very thin onion on there, and there's my salad. So I hope that helps. I hope you enjoy the recipe. And if you'd like to know more about Au Natural, go ahead and go to my website, which is AU, the word natural, seminars with an S.com. And I will see you next time. Have a good day.